Okay, I just tripped out. I thought there was a water drop on my phone, but it's not. It's my handle to my closet. I'm making this video for myself mostly. Drink coffee and do good. I'll drink coffee. I don't know if I do good. Ooh, my teeth are bad. I was supposed to see my dentist yesterday, and that never happened because my oldest son decided to get sick yesterday morning and stay home from school. So yesterday he was home all day. That was fun. I didn't get a chance to do anything, and yeah, I had to reschedule my dentist appointment for the 90th time. Anyways, I went to bed last night at 9 o'clock. I was totally exhausted, and I slept for like 12 hours, not straight. I can't get that lucky, but I woke up this morning and I was just like, I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning, partly because my youngest son woke me up and he was party rocking in his room at 4 a.m. He was on his tablet and he was just like, you know, having a good time. And I'm like, it's 4 a.m. You're going back to bed. He went to bed at 8, and he's always been like that ever since he was a baby, my youngest. He's always been like the night owl. He loves to party. When he was a baby, I'm talking like a baby, I was blown away because all my other kids, my two oldest, they were great sleepers. They got to a certain age, like around 4 to 6 months of age, and then they started kind of sleeping through the night. They would sleep for like a whole straight 4 to 6 hours. And my youngest, I'm waiting, and it wasn't happening. And I'm like, okay, when is he gonna start sleeping through the night? I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer. This is not working. I hope that didn't just kick my video out. It's gonna suck. I'm still learning how to work this thing, and I'm not gonna have it for very much longer because I'm already tired of it. I'm kind of over iPhone. Yes, I said it. It's starting to get on my nerves, so I'm trying to scoot back and I can't. Anyways, but yeah, he was always kind of waking up in the middle of the night, and it was just really weird. And I remember sitting on the edge of my bed thinking to myself, because his crib used to be in my closet, I turned this into like a little area for him. It was really cute. And I'd sit here and I'd stare at him, and I'm like, dude, when are you gonna start sleeping through the night? Like, it was just getting to a point where it was getting kind of ridiculous. And he never has. He's now going on 5 years old, and he still doesn't sleep through the night. It's horrible. That's why I look like this. So anyways, that's not the point of this video. How do I start this? So for the past couple of months, I have been really depressed. I've been in like a funk, and I've been struggling every day to find inspiration, happiness, peace, you name it. Now, needless to say, my oldest son has been home for the past 2 months from a mental hospital, and he's not completely with it yet. We've been struggling with him really, really bad, and it has taken a toll on my health really bad. So that doesn't help. Needless to say, that hasn't been helping either, so I've been stressed out. But usually I'm the type of person that I can kind of like overcome things really easily. Like, I don't have a problem with a lot of things. I usually just like get over it and I'm good, and I'll just power through and push forward and no problem. The past couple of months, I've been having a really hard time powering through. I have been dragging, emotionally and mentally. So social media is a big thing, you know, and everybody uses it in some form. And it's kind of how we all communicate with each other and, you know, see what's going on in each other's lives and things like that. Nobody picks up a telephone anymore and calls each other. Nobody comes over anymore and checks on you. Everybody just goes to Facebook, and that's what everybody does, or they go to Instagram. The past couple months, I have been also feeling very alone, and I have been feeling very like everything's fake, kind of, in a way, on social media. I haven't felt content with it or okay with it. I've been kind of getting more and more irritable with it every day. This is not PMS talking. This is not my period talking. I'm not, none of those right now. My period just ended like 4 or 5 days ago. I'm good. So this is just me. I'm actually ovulating right now. So this is the time when it's actually, when you get to creative and you start getting like ideas, certain things about your life. My son's teacher just messaged me. And I've been feeling like Facebook in general has been kind of a Debbie Downer. Like, it's really been so cold and useless. Like, I don't really feel, just fake, more or less. Like, I don't represent the image that is on my Facebook. I don't represent the ideas that my friends are posting on Facebook. I don't support that. I don't support the world right now. I don't. The world is in a really dark place right now. And everybody's just kind of like joking about it and like blowing it off. And it's not funny. We're at practical war right now, a theoretical war with a very big country. Nobody cares. We are literally standing on the edge of mankind right now. Our toes are hanging off the edge of the cliff and nobody cares. Everybody's just kind of laughing it off. And I've noticed the world is starting to get more and more selfish each year that passes. This new age religion crap has gotten out of control. People are literally not with it anymore. People are just ignoring everything and being fake as fake. I have very close friends that I know personally. They're being fake as fake. They're denying a lot of things and using New Age religion as an scapegoat. I have a tag in my shirt right now. That is a really big tag. Multiple tags on my shirt right now. What is going on here? What's with the tags? That is ridiculous. I don't need that many tags. One of my friends is, I don't know if she watches my YouTube channel, probably not, but she's dating a very, very much younger person. And they've been dating for a while now. They've been dating for the past couple of years. And she's had so many problems with this person. She's called me complaining. She don't live here in the state anymore. She moved out, but we talk occasionally here and there. And so basically she's on Facebook like everybody. And she's putting up this fake front of happiness and her life is perfect and squeaky clean, and I ain't feeling it. I know what's going on. I know what she's trying to do, and I know because I've been there. I've done it. Even the relationship that I'm in now. So that's been bugging me. There's no honesty between friends anymore on there. There's no, and nobody talks to each other. Nobody, it's just always trying to represent this fake image. We don't talk to our friends about anything. We don't. Now the key word is everybody's taken the word privacy and twisted it. It's now just closing off to the world. It's not even privacy anymore. It's just closing off. And friendships are rotting because of this. Friendships are supposed to be open, vulnerable places where you're open with each other and you talk to each other. And obviously, if you're on each other's Facebook, you're friends, right? So you get on there and you're supposed to message each other and check in on each other and talk about the gross things and stupid things and the emotional things that you don't want to talk about. Nobody does that anymore. Nope. Everybody just shuts down. And I'm getting tons of emails right now. It's really annoying. Family members, in-laws, been very strange the past year. It's been a very weird relationship I've had with them since last summer. I, again, don't feel honesty with my relationship with my in-laws. I don't. Had a lot of shocking things happen the past year. Kind of shocking, kind of not, because it's not really that big of a shock. I had one family member that was, she was pretty close. She was pretty close to me and my family, and she was, there for my kids, and she was really close to my sons, and they knew who she was, and they were starting to kind of get like a relationship going with her. And we were basically just trying to like repair some stuff that had happened years prior. Like we were just kind of like trying to do that. And well, anyways, she ended up getting married, and she knew, like, we had talked numerous times about the reason why I wasn't going to her wedding, and it was no big deal. Like, she told me, like, it's no big deal, like, we're not gonna make a big deal about it, whatever, blah blah blah. A couple of months after she got married, it was a completely different story. And I seen her once after that, and she never came back ever again. She gave us the cold shoulder. Money became more important to her. Her status quo. And my kids never saw her again. And it was very heartbreaking to me. It was really sad because they already don't have any family members as it is. They don't really have, they have no one. So just to have this little bit of support and have a family, a new family, a different face in their life was very nice to have for them. And when that happened, it was just their children. They were just little kids, and they didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve they don't deserve people to be in and out of their life. And that's what's been happening the past 5 or 6 years. People have been walking in and out of their lives. And because of me and my husband, because of, the way our lifestyles have been, but that doesn't matter. So anyways, with Facebook, so that started to bug me. In reality, this person wasn't even around. In reality, this person was gone. And being with no answer, no reasonable answer. I have to check my coffee because I always do that. I don't know why. Like, I have a problem. I always have to like check my drinks. It's weird. I don't get it. I think it's because in the past I've had things fall in my drinks and it traumatized me, and I'm like, I'm gonna put this someplace where I know it's gonna be okay. So it's not gonna be right there. It's gonna be over here. Anyways, so basically when it came to Facebook, I just started to feel like, what the hell am I doing? Like, why am I letting these people, because anybody that knows Facebook knows how it works, is that people can see your stories that are on your friends list. They can see your posts, updates, everything. They can see everything, and they don't have to be a part of your life to see these things at all. They don't have to come around. That was a little weird for me, and it started to get a little intrusive, because you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't not be a part of my kids' life and be a part of their life in a little bit. Just a little bit. No. So that started to become a problem. Altogether, social media to me started to become intrusive. It started to become, I would get this feeling when I would log on. I would just be like, man, I really don't want to be on here. It it was almost, I was just doing it out of habit. I wasn't doing it because it was like a smoker, how they get up in the morning and they grab a cigarette out of their cigarette box and light it and start their day. I would grab my phone, log on to Facebook, start my day. It was a habit. It wasn't just, oh, you know, you're doing it just to, nope, it was literally just a habit. I wouldn't even want to be on it. Like, I would literally just be like, oh my God, as soon as I logged on. The other thing I noticed too is I would mean to go to another app or just look something up online, and I'm clicking on Facebook. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, it was literally consuming every time I would grab my phone. It was like right there. So my brain would just initially just go boop straight to the Facebook app. And what am I doing on Facebook? It was just, you know, before I know it, I'm scrolling. I didn't like that. I didn't like feeling this way. There was too much negativity circulating around this. And then I started to notice I was looking at profiles and people that I don't even talk to anymore. I was looking at things that, well, I need a haircut. My hair's all over the place. I was looking at things that brought me down. I was looking at things that, you know, were holding me back. Like, it was just weird. So yesterday, I was watching one of my all-time favorite TV shows. I haven't been able to watch it in like a friggin' week because I've been dealing with stuff at home and back-to-back appointments with my kids and me and my husband, and it's just been nuts lately. 2023 has been chaotic, to say the least. It's been, the past 2 months of 2023 have been, like, I don't have time to do anything. So all this was playing in my head the past couple weeks, and I've been really debating back and forth in my mind whether I wanted to deactivate or delete Facebook in general, and I wanted to just walk away. And so whatever. This is playing in the back of my mind. So anyways, I'm watching one of my favorite TV shows yesterday. It sounds really corny, but it's one of my all-time favorite TV shows because it reminds me of my childhood, and it reminds me of better days. And also, I just love the lessons that are on the show and the way this town, the people work in the show and the things that they do. And I love Jane Seymour. So it's obviously Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. And anyways, it was the one episode where, it's just going to be really dumb, but nobody's probably going to know what I'm talking about. But anyways, one of the characters in the show, she is an author or a writer, and she ended up making a book. But anyways, in the book, she wrote about all the people in the town. Like, she wrote about all their private lives. She was putting it in this book, and everybody was reading it, and they're like, yo, dude, like, Dr. Quinn and everybody that was in it, they were just getting pissed off. They were just like, okay, why are you not posting, but why are you putting all of our private stuff out for everybody to read, you know? And so Michaela, which is Dr. Quinn, got ticked off, and she confronted her. And she says to her, which this is what got me, I'm not going to say it word for word because I don't remember exactly everything that she said, quote-wise, but I remember it was like, basically, she said to her, why are you putting our private lives out there? Some people don't like their private lives open for everybody to see, basically. And even though this episode in this show was, in this moment, was about a book, it resonated with me because Facebook is the same thing. It's basically, you're the author of your own Facebook. But the problem is, so is everybody else. And everybody else will start to post about your private life. And then there's intrusive things happening, and people are reading into things the wrong way, and people are reading into your life the wrong way, and your private life is on there, and it's all over for everybody in the town and everybody to read. And I'm like, if this isn't an answer to the things that have been going through my head, I don't know what is. And in that moment, it hit me. So I ended up taking my kids out yesterday. My youngest wanted to go to the mall. He's been begging me to go to the mall for weeks. He's just like, please. So I was like, whatever. I was like, I'm gonna go play. So as I was there, I decided right then and there, I'm deactivating my Facebook. And I just did it. I didn't even, and in the moment as I was doing it, I had this feeling of relief and also this feeling of, I don't know, it's like joy kind of in a way when I was watching my kids play. It felt nice to just be able to focus on them instead of focusing on my phone and staring at it, and it's going off every 2 seconds because, you know, so-and-so posted this or so-and-so said this to you and so-and-so commented and etc. It was nice. And I'm going to say this. Another reason why that episode resonated with me is because I've had it happen to me in real life. I've had it happen with Facebook. It was a couple years ago. And I ended up getting a puppy for my kids. And it was a really joyous time for our family. It was great. It was awesome. It was perfect. It was great. It was awesome. Well, one of my neighbors got intrusive and blasted all over my neighborhood that I had a dog. She told every single neighbor, and she told every single authority figure of the place that I live in. This was none of her business. It wasn't any of her business to do what she did. And out of spite and anger, she reported us to our housing authority people. And with that, our puppy basically for 8 to 9 months was trapped in our house. We couldn't properly potty train him. We couldn't properly take him for walks. He couldn't go outside. It was the saddest thing ever. We got violated. Anyways, needless to say, the puppy couldn't live with us, and we ended up having to give him away to another family because of what she did, being intrusive and violating my privacy and violating my life because of Facebook. It is not a good thing anymore. People are using it as a way to ruin people's lives. They're acting like they're your friend on this platform. They're not really your friend. They're not really. They're just so damn bored with their own lives that they have to stir up chaos. And this is the easiest way of doing that. And that's what it felt like to me the past couple of months. It's been feeling like it's just a hornet's nest and somebody is just waiting to take a stick and slap the side of it and get the hornets all riled up. It's not worth it to me anymore. Now, I will say this. This is the second time that I've deactivated. I have an old video on here where I'm talking about, I was actually blonde in that video, how I deactivated my Facebook and I had left. And I think I deleted actually at that time, but I ended up coming back because I thought that I would have more control, not really getting the aspect of it. It wasn't about control. It was more or less just everything I just stated. So I no longer want to participate in it. I no longer want to be a part of that circus. I no longer want to participate and let people participate in my life that way. Now that I'm getting older, I think it's just more or less, I don't want people to know everything about my life. You don't, because it causes too many problems. It does. It literally doesn't, you can't let everybody in on your life. You can't, because even if you think they're your friend, and I've had this happen, they're not. Not everybody that's on Facebook is your friend. They are people that they really don't like you. And they are jealous of you, envious, and they want to destroy your life. And that's the fastest way to destroy your life. And it's a problem maker. That's all it is. And that's in the beginning, that's not why it was made. In the beginning, when I first made my Facebook was back in 2010. It was actually a really cool site. It was really, we ended up, you know, everybody was switching from MySpace over to Facebook because MySpace was going down the drain. And it was just, I don't know what they were doing to that platform, but they just totally deleted it. It was crazy. So everybody was kind of leaving that and going over to Facebook. And when we first got there, it was like, you know, it was great. It was awesome. People were just living, you know, living their lives still. And, you know, everybody was kind of just, you know, whatever. Slowly, as the years started to pass, I don't know what happened. I don't know. And not even just online, it's in real life too. The world is becoming a dark place. It's a very, very dark place. People are so mean nowadays. People are becoming cold. And I don't even like driving anymore. I don't like going anywhere because people are literally all over the place on the road. They don't use blinkers anymore. I've never seen so many car accidents in the past 6 months. I've been ran off the road. I've been verbally assaulted on the road. Going to stores, I don't like going to stores anymore because now it's unsafe. There are men that are walking around the stores and they're trying to kidnap women. There's rapes that are happening all over the place. This world is dark. It is not a good place anymore, and it is getting crueler and weirder and scarier as each day and each year passes. And I don't want to participate in it anymore. I don't want to be, I'm not doing it anymore. So, online at least. And as far as, you know, I think it's a spiritual thing too. I freaking burnt my leg with my coffee cup. It's a spiritual thing, I think, too. A lot of people are losing touch with God, like I said in the beginning of this video. God is an afterthought now. New Age religion is slowly destroying this world. I've lost so many friends to it. I've lost relationships and friendships because of it. I'm exhausted of this crap, and I won't. So as of yesterday, February 6th of 2023, I deactivated my Facebook, and I don't know if I'm going to come back. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really see a point in coming back, because the same old crap just reoccurs. And, you know, there are such things as telephones. Even my phone. I'm starting to get sick of my phone. I don't even want to have a phone anymore. I'm tired of people blowing it up every day and calling me nonstop, and just spam calls. That's getting worse as the years are passing. People spamming me nonstop. I'm getting strange phone numbers from people or phone calls. I don't even know these people. I block a number, they'll call me from another number, you know, and this is the world that we live in now. It's the world of stress. And anything to stress you out, anything to piss you off, anything to ruin your day, anything to put more stress on you. And it's kind of funny and ironic because I've noticed if I'm having a good time with my life and I'm like, man, this is great, you know, things are going really good, something will come along that usually has to do with my phone that will destroy it. And I don't even like answer my phone anymore. I don't. The only people I answer it for is my mother and my husband. That's it. I don't answer it. I let it go to voicemail, and I get maybe 4 to 5 spam calls a day. It's getting to a point now where my phone's useless. It's just like, why do I even have a phone? Yeah, I don't even need it. It's pointless. I use email anyways. I use email for everything. I'm thinking about just getting a landline. I'm thinking about just going back to the old days and just getting a landline phone because it's just getting, but those are kind of annoying too because you get spam calls on those and they'll call you like 5 a.m. and your phone's going off and you're like, what? Anyways, that is it. I'm done. This video is a half an hour long and I just wanted to make this video for myself. If somebody watches it out there, hey, great. Not, whatever. That is it. That is all. I have to go heat up my coffee now. Peace out.